Welcome to Time Out with Sports Adda. Hello, Arun, and welcome back to Time Out with Sports Adda.
Yeah, good to be back, Akhil. Good to be back discussing cricket. Although it's not
Absolutely.
the game, it's not something to do with the match today, is it?
It's not to do something with the match, but it's quite a big announcement. The Indian team for the World Test Championship final has been announced today. Certain buzz around the final. It's been going on for 2 years, which now the final culmination of that 2 year championship is going to happen. The squad has been just announced today evening, and we thought we'll just do a nice review about who has been picked, who missed out, are they good enough for the conditions, who are we going to play against. So, a short review here. First thoughts. First thoughts about the squad.
Brave selection for me. We look at this. You mentioned the World Test Championship, but it's actually more than that, Akhil. It's for 6 Test matches. It's the World Test Championship final and the 5 Test matches against England, which we played thereafter. So for 6 Test matches, I mean, they're all the usual suspects in there. If you look down the 18-member squad, I thought it would be a jumbo squad of about 23, 24. But I think the selectors have restricted themselves to 18 and two players subject to fitness. So just going through it quickly, there's Kohli, Rahane, Rohit Sharma, Gill, Mayank Agarwal, Pujara, Vihari, Rishabh Pant, Ravichandran Ashwin, Jadeja, Akshar Patel, Washington Sundar, Bumrah, Ishan Sharma, Shami, Mohammad Siraj, Shardul Thakur, Umesh Yadav. That's the squad. KL Rahul and Riddhiman Saha will travel subject to clearing their fitness tests.
Yeah.
That's the first part of it. The second part of it is the standby players. Abhimanyu Ishwaran, Prasidh Krishna, Avesh Khan, and Arzan Nagaswala of Gujarat. Now, these are players we should talk about, but that's the squad. I don't know, like I mentioned earlier, just 18 members for a 6 Test match tour. I'm a little confused.
Considering what happened in Australia also, where we
Hmm.
were losing players by every match,
Hmm.
and the situation is more or likely going to be the similar, where they're going to be in a bubble again in England, I guess, and
Hmm.
flying players in and out might not be easy.
Hmm.
The only hope that I have is there is a gap in between the final of the championship and the first test match that we play. There's a long gap there. So
There's a
in case they
month, yeah.
feel the need, they can still fly players, but it would have been just sensible to fly players in the beginning, give them a chance to just be together. It's not cost is not a worry at all for the Indian cricket board. So they could have had. I mean, the young bowler who travelled to Australia, the young bowler Tyagi, uh,
Karthik Tyagi, correct.
Karthik Tyagi, he was like his attitude and all was praised by Ajinkya in the dressing room. So I don't know why somebody like he misses out. Somebody like a Natarajan who did his role in Australia. I don't know why he missed out. He could have been a valuable left arm seamer proposition in the nets to face somebody like a Sam Curran.
Hmm. Let's go. Let's start with those in the team and then go to those who are not there, Akhil, if that's okay with you.
Yeah,
The names I'm interested are you've got 3 spinners there. You've got 3 spin bowling all-rounder. There's Ashwin, there's Akshar Patel, and there's Jadeja. Now, isn't that surplus?
definitely. And plus, Washington Sundar is again
There's
an
4.
all
Correct.
rounder.
Sorry. Yeah, my
Yeah.
bad.
So
Yeah.
so they are all people again who are all rounders. So they are more. I mean, Ashwin is obviously a top class bowler in all conditions. But yeah, I think it's a spinner too many. I don't think there are going to be so many opportunities to play two spinners in England. It's been very rare, right? Where we
Hmm.
played two spinners in England.
Hmm.
Last time we attempted that with Kuldeep Yadav there, didn't work out very nicely. It
Hmm.
took Kuldeep's career a long way behind, in my opinion. So I don't know what they need four spinners for. Considering when you know that Ashwin is going to come back after a break, he should be fit. He must be itching to now perform in England, and then you have Jadeja. So I don't know. I mean, four spinners are a little too many.
My worry, Akhil, is that they're being seen as players who can contribute with the bat. And in England, against Jimmy Anderson, against Stuart Broad, against Chris Wokes maybe, or Mark Wood, no, you shouldn't be fancying that Jadeja, Ashwin, Akshar Patel will give you runs. Not in those conditions. Not against that attack.
Somebody as talented as a Hardik Pandya struggled in the last over, if you remember. He batted at 6, he got all the 10 innings. I don't think he got a 50. So, I mean, and Hardik's batting caliber is significantly much higher. He's been to South Africa before. He batted well in one day is a lot of time for India. So, I mean, yeah, what you're saying is spot on, and I completely agree with that.
In fact, good you brought up Hardik's name. While I said we'll talk about those not on the team a little later, but I'm actually surprised the selectors have not seen. I'm not seeing Hardik as a specialist batsman. Like this, Hardik's definitely got the talent. I mean, I've spoken to n number of cricketers, but for some reason they don't seem to see him as a batsman, specialist batsman like I do. I think he can make the 11 as a batsman alone.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was picked for the England Test series, right? He was there in the entire Test series, sitting outside, being a part of the squad, getting fit. So I don't know whether he was getting fit for the IPL, sitting in the Indian Test squad and spending time there to get fit for. Maybe I don't know what he was getting fit for, and suddenly in some time he's not good enough to be a part of such a jumbo Test squad. So maybe he's picked up an injury during the Indian T20 league. We don't know that because they have not announced anything. If you remember, he wasn't bowling also in the Indian T20 league. He hasn't bowled a single over. So maybe he picked up a niggle, and that's why they want to just rest him and keep him fit for the T20 World Cup.
But remember, Akhil, we're still in May. There's May, there's June, there's July, and then there's August. There's a good 3 months and 2 months and a bit. That's a poor selection for me, and it's not just this committee. I think even the previous selection committee was guilty of not choosing Hardik Pandya as a specialist batsman. I think he's got what it needs, what it requires to score runs as a specialist batsman, and his absence makes India's batting lineup look weak. If you look at the lineup, we've got Rohit and Gill for a second. Let's assume Gill opens. They disregard Gill's form in the IPL, so it's Rohit and Gill, followed by Pujara at 3, Rahane at 4. Five will be Virat at 4. Sorry, Rahane at 5. So that's 5. 6 could be Rishabh Pant. Now then comes number 7 and 8. You can't have 7 and 8 as Akshar Patel or Ashwin and expect them to give you, let's say, 50 runs, right? Not more. I mean, I'd love to be proved wrong, but that's not what a team should be expecting out of them.
Yeah, I think they'll try Jadeja first in the first couple of Test match. I think Jadeja and Rishabh will bat at 6 and 7, in my opinion. Ashwin and the three bowlers that they pick will be the 11. So I think they'll gamble with Jadeja and Pant to get the runs at 6 and 7. Ashwin, if he continues the form in Australia, and I know the conditions are totally different. The bowlers in England are much more deadly with the balls with the conditions that they operate in.
It's a different ball as well. Remember, it's a different ball. It's the Dukes.
So I mean, yeah, I don't know what, maybe it's a captain has a say in selection, saying that he wants to try and play the England batsman with spin. But I don't remember when last India had travelled with so many spinners to England.
No, out of my memory as well. But quickly coming back to the reserves in that, Akhil, who among the batsmen, who do we have left? We've got a Mayank Agarwal. There's a question mark over KL Rahul, and I suspect he will clear the fitness test. So Mayank and KL Rahul there. There's a Hanuma Vihari 3. Who else do we have? Do we count Riddhiman Saha as a batsman? So you're not left with too many choices, are you?
You're not. That was something which I was surprised at also, considering again what happened in Australia where we were losing so many players. So maybe one more extra batsman. Maybe if Shreyas Iyer gets fit, he would have been somebody who could be the backup there. Anyways, he was supposed to play. If you remember, he was supposed to play the white ball games in England at that time. So he would have been helpful to have there as an extra batting in case one batsman suddenly form drops for somebody. And I mean, Vihari has also not really scored runs in England so far, right? He's just had one game. So in case any of these players do not perform, then in the middle order somebody doesn't perform, then you'll have to have Mayank again coming and switching into the middle order like he did in the last test.
Yeah.
Not ideal. Not ideal.
And hence I was really looking forward. If you recall our chat this afternoon, I actually had Hardik's name in there as a specialist batsman. That's really disappointing, especially because Shreyas is not around as well. If you need that one replacement later in the tour, you don't have anybody to fall back, any quality batsman to fall back on.
Yeah, I mean, see, I'm thinking a little out of the box here, Arun, and I'm a firm believer that you need to reward domestic performances for with performances in Test squad. So there is one interesting name that I wanted to take your thoughts on, because you must have followed the stats. The last time Ranji Trophy happened in India, there was one Mumbai batsman who got close to 1,000 runs. He scored a 300. He scored a 200. He might not be the fittest right now, but wouldn't have been a great opportunity to spend time with Virat and get tested in a condition that he scored runs in.
And just so we are clear, we're not talking about Prithvi Shaw for a second. We'll talk about him, but you're talking about Sarfraz Khan, is that right?
Absolutely.
I,
300,
I,
200.
I have my reservation. I'll be point blank here. I have my reservations, Akhil. You know, he's had one good season. He's had a history. You know, when he made his debut, I was around, and he was rated very highly, obviously. But we need to see that he's got what it takes. Also, while it's about rewarding Ranji Trophy performances, it's also about does he have the what's needed to score against Anderson, Broad. We've not seen him play against the India A opponents yet. So I'd wait for him, but a player who deserved a chance and probably was discussed was Prithvi Shaw.
I don't know. I mean, Prithvi, I think he's got runs in the IPL, he's got runs in the domestic 50 over championships, but it is not the same. It is not the same going to England and opening the innings. Gill, Rohit have done their job in Australia. The job that they was given to Mayank has got one or two tests that he's failed in completely, and he's still not got any chance after that. So I think between these three, 10 innings are good enough. They are all capable of getting runs. So, and if Rahul is fit again, then he's another opener as a backup opener. So I don't think they needed an opener. I think they needed a middle order batsman. In case of Vihari or somebody else has a injury, then there might be an issue.
Yeah. The one player I'm looking forward to on this tour of England, and this is probably going to be a massive, massive challenge, is Rohit Sharma.
I think this will be the biggest challenge that he's ever faced in his career now. I mean, Australia was something different. He's come on to the conditions are much better for him in Australia. He would have loved batting on those pitches with the ball not seaming around much. Oh man! But facing Anderson and Stuart Broad, and then followed up with Chris Woke, Sam Curran, ball swinging. It's a mouth-watering place. I mean, we are talking about England, but before that, Tim Southey, Trent Bolt, Neil Wagner, and Jameson. It's a good attack.
And that's in June. That's when it's cold in England.
Yeah, so it's a mouth-watering one. I think if Rohit starts batting like Virubhai and just takes the attack to them, gets a quick 30, 40, then they'll also be on the back foot because they also respect him as a batsman.
If you remember, Akhil, last tour we had a massive problem with our openers, right? I think that's where we kind of never competed, did we?
In New Zealand and in England.
In England as well, correct.
Yeah, so both the 10 innings that the openers got there, I think Rahul got 100 only in the last innings of the tour at Oval in England. And both the test matches that we last played in February in New Zealand, none of the openers could. I mean, Mayank got 150 and he looked good, but the big scores just couldn't come.
I'm just reading the opening partnerships from that tour, 2018 Tour of England. 1950, 00, 60, 60, 4, 37, 1, and 6. You had about five or six innings of single-digit opening partnerships.
Wow. I mean, they started with Shikhar and Murli Vijay, if I remember correctly, and then they got KL to open instead of Shikhar.
Yeah.
It's tough in England, Arun. I mean, it's not just India. The other openers in all the other countries have struggled in England, including the
Yeah.
England openers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the conditions have just got tougher for batting since 2012, and I think we discussed that once also.
Correct. Correct. Having now we've spoken about Rohit and how he needs to get runs. It's going to be a big test. The other player I'm looking forward to is Virat Kohli. After that horror tour many years ago, 2014 was it? 2014, I
Yeah,
think. He
yeah.
came back and did well last season, last tour.
Outstanding tour last time. Won 100, 100 and a 90 in a test match that India won. And another fighting score of 80 odds. So, man, he's a champion. He's shown how to. He had a few lucky escapes last time in the first test, but he's shown he's a champion. He shows how to get runs. The way he was negating Anderson, uh,
Hmm.
he just didn't give his wicket away to Anderson last time. Batted outside the crease, if you remember, and
Yeah.
he showed true guts, man. I mean, he's like Steve Smith. He was on top of his game.
And remember, this series could be the last time we see a Anderson v Kohli.
Yeah, that's a battle, huh? That's a battle, and I hope Archer also. So Archer also bowling to
Didn't
Virat.
speak about him. Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is going to be a battle.
Yeah.
I also feel Arun, before the England tour, I think Virat will have a big ego clash where he has to show that he can get runs against New Zealand also.
Hmm.
Because in the last test, if you remember last test series, he got 4 innings against them. He never even reached 30. I don't think
Hmm.
he got a 30 in that entire 4 innings. He was
Hmm.
getting out to Colin D. Grandhome at the end, LBW,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
knowing such a big player that he is, I'm sure he remembers those. And
But
yeah, go
also
on.
remember, it's his chance to get that one ICC trophy. There's a lot of people talking about the fact that he's not got that ICC. That's eluded him.
It saluted him, and we know that he likes the big occasions. He's also not got a 100 for a while now,
Yeah.
so he'll be gunning for this one. I mean, I just hope the openers give him a little bit of start, not
Hmm.
just 10 for two or 15 for two. At least
Yeah.
give him 60 for two when he comes into bat. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. I completely agree. And if he's got that platform, you can expect big runs for him. The pace bowling attack, Akhil, happy with it?
Well, they have been the champions. They have been the fulcrum of the team. They've performed everywhere. One name I would have had liked to see is Bhuvaneshwar Kumar,
Hmm.
especially considering it's England.
Yeah.
Poor guy has not played a Test match since 2018. Arun, I was there
Hmm.
at the Joburg Test match we won, and I saw Bhuvaneshwar and the team celebrating there. I think he was a man of the match also, if I remember correctly, because he took a lot of wickets,
Hmm.
got runs. So I don't understand why Bhuvaneshwar can't go in such a big party to England. He troubled the England batsman in 2014, if you remember, in the first two Test matches. Picked
Yeah.
up a six for at Lords, got a 50
Lords.
there.
Yeah.
So I mean, he would have been worthy. What do you think?
Absolutely. England, Dukes Paul, why not Bhuvneshwar Kumar? I mean, that would have been the first name I would have put on, obviously maybe the second name after Bumrah, but that's a big miss. The one I was really hoping could make this tour was Natarajan after what he did in Australia. Again, we don't know what the situation is with his injury,
Injury.
so we'll
Yeah.
have to wait and hear. But hopefully, if he recovers well in time, maybe they send him later, for later on in the tour.
Yeah.
I've also got to speak about Jaydev Unadkat, highest wicket taker in the last Ranji Trophy, and the selectors have gone for an unknown player. Unknown player because people, obviously, a lot of people have not seen him bowl or not
Yeah.
heard of him. But it's disappointing that you don't honor, domestic cricket performers.
Yeah, I mean, Unadkat last played his Test match in 2011 versus South Africa, I
One
think.
test. Yeah,
One Test match that he played. After that,
yeah,
he's not really been considered as a Test match bowling
yeah,
option.
yeah,
I mean, see, finally, there's going to be one spot that they're going to be fighting for, because definitely Ashwin will be the spinner that they will start with, and the Bumrah and Shami are undroppable. They are your champions.
You've got to get Bumrah, Shami, and Lambu at some point, and Lambu is
Yeah,
Ishant Sharma.
Ishant is outstanding. Last Test series, Ishant was outstanding. So, anyways, and Siraj has been red hot in Australia as well as following after that in the T20 league as well. So he's picked up his pace and he's shown tremendous control. So,
Yeah,
anyways, the competition is too tough. I think we'll have all of them fit finally after a long time. They've all been missing one match or the other because of fitness. Hopefully, they'll all stick and be fit for all the five Test matches and the World Test Championship.
yeah. But initial, like quick thoughts before we wrap on the team and how you expect them to fare.
Uh, I think New Zealand will be very tough. New Zealand have the advantage to go early to England and play a Test series against England. It's a massive advantage. You cannot take away match practice. They are going early. If you see, I've exchanged some views with you also about Jamieson carrying Duke's ball here in India during the
Not
T20
bowling
league
to
and
Virat.
practicing.
Yeah,
And so you will see they are very serious about it. They are going in early and two tests against England at home. It's a great preparation. I think they'll be ready for us when we go there. Uh, it's about our openers. If they get a start of 100 runs, uh, then the middle order is going to feast. If not, then it's trouble.
this is going to be one of those cases where I think India's batsmen need to win the series. The bowlers normally win you series, but this series against England, India's batsmen need to win it for the team. The bowlers will get you wickets. They're in good form. They're red hot. They know how to bowl on those conditions. If the batsmen can get you runs in England, India stand a very good chance. The World Test Championship final, I'm actually torn, Akhil. While we want India to win, there's Kane Williamson captaining New Zealand, and I want New Zealand to somehow win an ICC title. Please.
Well, not this one. Come on, this one. I think India has had a tough 2 years. I mean, they've had a tougher one than New Zealand. They've gone to tougher places and played difficult wickets. So, I mean, we deserve to win this. I feel.
Yeah, but after that tied final and that cruel decision of, boundary count and all that, please give New Zealand some joy.
All right, then let's see. Let's hope for a good game. That's all we want right now.
Absolutely. Cool.
All right.
Catch up with you. Thanks for catching. Thanks for sparing time this evening, Akhil.
Pleasure always. Pleasure always. And thank you again for watching Time Out with Sports Adda.